Good morning, Libra ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I'd certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so Libras, what I like to do is to go on and get you started with your 2023 reading, and we're going to cover a variety of areas, not to just limit it to your romantic situation, but basically whatever spirit has in store for you. With this reading, I've decided to use my gypsy cards today and just to give you a bit, help you understand this system. Okay, there are 25 cards in this deck. Okay, and depending upon the orientation of how the card falls, it's almost like assembling a puzzle. Unlike tarot, there are usually two positions, upright and reverse. With this divination system, there are four various interpretations that you could apply depending on the situation as well as the orientation of how the card falls here. The first two positions tend to be very positive, and as you descend to the third and fourth, the interpretation gets a bit more um, drastic, if you will. Okay, so with that said, ladies and gentlemen, and for brevity purposes, I've already um, shuffled the cards and assembled your pictures here. And I want to point out, ladies and gentlemen, that you didn't receive as many pictures as hoped here. So that means something, and I'm going to get into that um, near the ending of this reading here to help you understand. All right. So let's start off here and to review your first picture that you received here. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive future readings as I post them. Okay, so let's start with your first picture here. We have the handshake. Okay, oops, you have the handshake here. Okay, and with this picture, it falls in position three, in the third position. So that tells me that a friendship or romance won't survive or get reignited, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't take action to kind of strengthen it. And this could be connected with an estranged ex, a friend, it could be a child, or someone in your family. Okay? It looks like your situation is in danger, with that card here. So I'm kind of getting that some of you might be taking someone for granted, or that person might not always be there for you. You have to understand that when you're taking someone for granted, the person may not even be there for you long here. So you can't always assume that this person is always going to be there. Okay? I feel many of you don't have a clue as to how to even really fix the situation here. Okay? And this probably is already happening now, but it's kind of festering into your pouring over into this new year here. And I feel that some of you don't even want to be with your current partner, okay? So if this is the case, try to do something to change it or end it. Why stay in a situation that you're not liking? This card also tells you you are also the one to blame here for perhaps the estrangement, or perhaps, what's been going on with your family situation lately. And I'm going to have to tell you that this card is telling me to say that since you were grown enough to do whatever that caused the rift, then you should be grown enough to fix it, okay? Or else get an ass whipping. Okay? However, ladies and gentlemen, although this might appear to be a bit difficult for you, you certainly could achieve success if you just think things through and take the right approach that I'm getting here. Okay, what this card is kind of suggesting. And you have another picture here. Only two pictures came up, besides your summary card here. You have the fish. Okay, So with having the fish there, all right, and this falls also in position 3. This card is all about material and spiritual fortune. So it looks like I'm getting here that something that you guys have created or perhaps you're selling or offering, this picture is really urging you not to sell yourself short or undervalue your talents. I feel that many of you do that so often. Don't always go with the first offer if you are contemplating buying something this year and kind of getting. It seems that trading and or bargaining might be very useful and, and bring you the success that you're seeking. For those of you who might be tired of the job that you're doing, try to get into commerce. This card is all about commerce, okay? Particularly if you are desiring to do something else, or simply you need to just take some time to just sit back and evaluate the pros and cons of your situation to determine your best move forward. This card also urges you that if you are in a job that you've been doing well, you usually go beyond the call of duty, it's time that you ask for a raise. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, that this year in particular that you recognize your worth, because if you don't, no one else will. All right. Now let's look at your last card here. You have the knot here. And this card is almost piggybacking off of the first message that I gave you here uh, regarding that you need to heal a situation that might have, become a little damaged. All right. And this card, this picture is letting you know that you guys have been together before for a lifetime, particularly for those of you who believe in reincarnation here, and that it's worth making an effort to try to resolve things with this person. Okay. I also feel too you have the snake card, so rest assured, someone around whom you're dealing can't be trusted. Okay. You might even be attacked by someone that maliciously is trying to hurt you. Self control seems to be key, and I'm going to pull letters to help you identify that person, okay? You also have, ladies and gentlemen, this angel that surrounds you or who surrounds you. This could be a deceased relative, a spirit, or someone that you love, who you love, who may have passed recently here. This card is indicating to you that a fervent wish is going to come true. Something that you really want to happen this year is going to materialize. Okay? With the book here, it seems that someone is going to tell you a secret in some sort. And it could be a secret in regards to your romantic situation, your work situation, but whatever it is going to help you understand your situation a bit better. Okay? So now I wanted to just, take a step back to explain to you why you didn't receive as many pictures as I had hoped for you to receive here. It could be several reasons here. It means that some of you are already in the doldrums or you're just feeling a bit bored about your situation. And unfortunately, you're carrying that energy into the new year. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that if you don't like what I'm saying here, if you don't like the photo, you can certainly change the picture. A lot of this stuff has yet to materialize. So, but it's just warning you and urging you that it's time that you take concerted action to improve things. So with the pictures here, since you didn't really have the castle, the firewood, or the hearse, you can rest assured that your health is going to be okay this year. So if you've been worrying about your health, know that everything should be okay within the coming year here. Unfortunately, you didn't receive the money card, so I don't feel that your money situation is going to change any. It's not going to get any better than what is presently is. Okay, you'll live within your means. I'm feeling here. Okay. So those are the things that I'm seeing here in terms of what's really coming up for you. This is not really necessarily a bad reading, but it looks like you guys have to take action to resolve things that are going on. This will be a year of you knowing your own worth and making decisions, and a year of, ladies and gentlemen, wish fulfillment. Okay? So, as promised, I'm going to go on and just take out my bag of 200 letters to help you identify This snake that's showing up in your reading, or people around whom you might want to be a bit more vigilant to. I'm going to select 20 letters out of the bag of 200 letters. Libras, keep in mind if this reading is resonating, or if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with others to whom you think might benefit. I certainly would like to hear your comments as well. Okay. Let's see. Take out a lot of them this time. All right, let's see what we have. We have a G, an E, an S, another E, an S, an O, an L, a D, A, S, R, E, I, another R, okay, and we have an E. Let me count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we need 5 more letters, Spirit. 5 more letters. Okay, we have an A, an I, another A, an R, okay, and last but not least, we have an S. Let me call these back to make sure that you have these. There are 4 S's. There are 4 E's, 2 I's, 3 A's, 3 R's, an O, G, D, as well as an L. Okay? So in conclusion today, Libras, I'd just like to leave you with one final message, and I will communicate that to you through my postcards here today. Okay, so Spirit, please give me one final message that you'd like for me to share with Libra, something that they can take in the new year and also to consider moving forward. Okay, let's see. All right, we have this postcard. Let's see what it says. Dearest you, the common sayings, be in the world but not of it, is wear the world loosely. Refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play. And we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So you will wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? Is it your choice? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan, loving you always and forever. So Libras, this is the reading that I have for you. Remember to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. If you'd like to have a more personal reading, you can access my website to schedule that appointment, or you can send me an email. Do have a blessed day, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Thanks a lot.